Now imagine this. A homeowner requests a quote from three different electricians. And here's the uncomfortable truth. That job's most likely not going to go to the best electrician of the three. It's going to go to whoever ends up responding the quickest. You might think that because you're the highest rated, biggest company, that you've been around the longest and you provide the best quality work of any other electrician in the area, that the jobs, they're naturally just going to fall into your lap and you're going to win every single one of them. But the truth is, most homeowners, they're reaching out to at least two or three other electricians to get competitive quotes. So they're submitting a form, they're giving them a call, and typically it's not the best rated, highest ranked, highest quality company that's going to win that job. It's going to be the company that reaches out the quickest. And so it's a matter of, hey, you are losing jobs based off your response time, just because someone else is quicker to the draw than you are. Just to do a very basic example. A homeowner, they submit a form at 2 p.m. on your website, right? At 2:15, the company calls that homeowner and they ask them a few questions. They have a discussion. What are you looking to do? Tell me about what you've explored. Do you have a budget in mind? When were you looking to get this done? Why are you doing this in the first place? Who needs to be involved in that conversation or who needs to be part of that conversation? Are you talking to any other companies? When can we get out there? Right. So they're going to have a conversation with them, ask the regular questions. Let's say it's a 10-minute call, a minute conversation, then they go and say, okay, perfect. Are you available tomorrow at 10 a.m. for our lead electrician to stop by and to scope out the product and to tell you a bit more about how we work? Yes, we are. So they go and book the consultation and the estimate for tomorrow at 10 a.m. So what's happened here is someone has then gone and committed to an appointment with someone else. Essentially, in their mind, they think problem has been resolved. I've taken care of it. So if you come in out of left field and start to say, hey, if you give them a call at 4 o'clock, they're just going to tell you, thanks. We actually already spoke to someone. They're coming out tomorrow. If that doesn't work out, we'll get back to you. Or unless you're insanely cheaper, like if what you have to offer is just insanely cheaper and it causes them to think, maybe we should have you come out just because you're insanely cheaper. But they've already gone and committed their time and their effort, and they've already closed this loop in their head. They're like, we have this taken care of. It's taken care of. The guy's coming over tomorrow at 10 a.m. So unless your competitor drops the ball, then you're not going to see this job, or you're at least less likely to win this job because this other person's already come in and they've seemed more responsive and more punctual and more put together than your business has. So it's not always who's the highest rated, the best quality, biggest company. It's a matter of who just gets there first, typically has that first mover advantage. And I get it. You're not going to be available every single time to respond immediately, to answer the phone. The answer is not just answer more quickly. It's more, how can you use technology so that it can respond on your behalf or it can at least help engage that conversation when you can't. Like, for example, here's a quick example of this phone call came in for one of our contractors. They're actually a remodeler, but it came in and it said, "Hey, so sorry we missed you. We're in the middle of a job. If you want to give us a few more details, that'd be awesome. Looking forward to hearing from you." And then that person responded 5 minutes later, "Hey, thanks for reaching out to me. Yeah, I have a deck. I'm looking to have it repaired." So this is a phone call that the business missed, but the automation we set up reached out to the missed call anyway, and then it put them into a position to actually respond and try to win that job. And then, for example, Adam over here, who had gone and submitted a website submission, he's like, "Hey, thanks, cool. I'm looking to have a consultation." So immediately, this person is being reached out to, right? He reached out at 8:30 the night prior, and then the next morning he gets this text message. So it's like, "Hey, perfect, thank you. Yeah, I'm looking to have a consultation." So there are a few things you can do in order to help fix the gap and to make yourself more responsive to new leads. All the other work that you do, like updating your Google business profile, getting more Google reviews, updating your website, that gets the phone to ring. But all of that doesn't matter if you're in the middle of a job and you're not able to respond quickly enough. And then your competitor is able to just scoop up that project, even though they had reached out to you first, but you weren't available. So adding in some additional technologies or an office staff to answer every phone call, etc., to just be more responsive will help you convert more leads. That's the final piece to the puzzle. It's speed. Speed to lead will help you convert more leads into book jobs and to make more money. Found this valuable? Hit subscribe. As I release new videos, you'll be the first notified about how I can help you generate more leads, book more leads into book jobs, and to ultimately help you grow your business. Talk soon.